Welcome back to another Pichuy Talk. I'm Pichuy, and today's topic is Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. I meant to upload this on either, I believe it was Monday or Tuesday, which would have been June 29th or the 30th, but I just started a new job, so I've just been really exhausted and catching up on sleep and all that good stuff. But you know, let's just dive into it while I play some Marvel 2. You know, the good old classic Marvel 2, baby. Oh, so I'm dog shit at this game, heads up. We're just gonna do arcade mode while I fuck around, sure. But basically, you know, last year, during a state of play, Sony announced Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, and it was really a match made in heaven for me. So my first major fighting game was Blaze Blue. It was specifically the second Blaze Blue. It was Continuum Shift. That was my first big fighting game. So Arc System Works has always been in my blood, I would say. It's been my go-to Arc Sys. Then I picked up Tekken. Tekken 7 at launch because I saw Akuma was in it, and Akuma was cool as fuck, right? But basically Akuma, they didn't have a fucking tutorial, so I didn't really know how to play Tekken until Tekken 8. But my second legitimate fighting game was Dragon Ball FighterZ, because obviously with my VTuber and stuff, y'all can tell I am a gigantic fan of Dragon Ball Z. And so Dragon Ball getting an Arc Sys fighting game, the 3v3, it was like a dream come true. It was a dream come true for me. And so, side note, they've made games in the past like Super Sonic Warriors, Super Sonic Warriors 2. They've even made Attack on the Saiyans, Extreme Butoden, all the good stuff. But if there was any other IP I'd want them to tackle that was an anime, it would be Marvel. And Marvel, out of superhero stuff, so I love Tokusatsu stuff. I love Marvel, DC, but Marvel is my favorite. Marvel is my favorite of all that. Super Sentai, Power Rangers, Kamen Rider, Marvel is my favorite. Just straight up. Oh, so I'm not doing this fucking team. Did not mean to do that. We're gonna start the game real quick. But basically, I could not, it was literally Dream Come True. And it's a 4v4 game? Because I don't think fighting games, outside of like World Tour and Street Fighter, have really innovated for a long time. Besides like crossplay being standardized with Strive, which I know other games have done in the past, but they were the first big Japanese studio to do it. And we're gonna do Captain America here. We're gonna pluck Ame. And we're gonna pick Venom, because I like Venom. But then, so I wasn't kind of feeling the picks for a while, because obviously I love Captain America. I can't really play on Marvel for shit, but I want to play him in Tokon. I want him to be my point, right? And so I wasn't really feeling most of, like, they only revealed 8 characters, right, I believe? Like, I believe they revealed 8 characters. Let me just go in here. Which was, Captain America, Iron Man, Captain America, Iron Man, Storm, Doctor Doom, Star-Lord, I'm trying to remember, Star-Lord, Spider-Man, it was Spider-Man, I'm literally pulling it up on my other monitor. Yeah, Spider-Man, yeah, okay, so it was Captain America, Iron Man, Doctor Doom, Spider-Man, Miss Marvel, Storm, Ghost Rider, and Star-Lord. Yeah, so it was those 8. And so I was like, okay, I like Captain America, I like Iron Man. I don't know if I'd play Spider-Man, but, you know, he's cool. And Doctor Doom, I fucking love Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is my favorite Marvel villain, I would say, straight up. Doctor Doom and Green Goblin are my favorite Marvel villains. Probably lean more towards Green Goblin because I'm more of a... I've always loved Green Goblin in every adaptation I've seen. The 90s show, I fucking love him. I love him in video games. I love him in the fucking movie. Oh my god, Willem Dafoe's performance? Fantastic shit. And so the second team they revealed, which I believe was... Yeah, the first team was the X-Men. I was happy that Wolverine was in, but he was like a given. It's Wolverine. If Wolverine is not in the game, there's an issue, right? If it's 20 characters and Wolverine's not in it, there is an issue. I don't think my buttons, I just realized my buttons aren't right. But basically, you know, there was an issue, but the Danger Room was cool. And Magic, I kind of, you know, it's a cool pick. I was introduced to her from Rivals, and I was like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Also, I know I'm doing ass right now. I don't play Marvel 2 that much. I'm going to switch to fucking... man. But, and then the second team they revealed, I was, Penny Parker, right? And Penny is a character that I just expected Penny to be in. Penny is a character I'm like, yeah, she's going to be in. That was the one character I predicted was Penny. Either Penny or Miles. We would get another Spider-Man character, right? But then it also answered the question about Star-Lord. But really, it was the fourth trailer, because the third trailer had Hulk, which I assumed Hulk would be in, and Black Panther. Shuri specifically. But the fourth trailer is what got me, because they revealed in one trailer, Magneto, literally the most requested, like, villain, I would say, period, would have been Magneto, right? Green Goblin, who has never been in a fighting game, and then, not Venom, but fucking Carnage, dude? So, for context, my most wanted character was Green Goblin, and I was ecstatic. I wish I had my reaction recorded. And I'm like, okay, from those 16, I already have a full team, because I'm interested in playing literally everyone on Dr. Doom's team. And then the trailer that just dropped at EVO, which is what made me want to make this video. You're fucking telling me that with Ghost Rider, because I thought it'd be, you know, Doctor Strange. I thought it would be Ghost Rider, Blade, and or Moon Knight, Doctor Strange, and like some other character I don't know. These motherfuckers put Blade, which I expected Blade or Moon Knight. More likely Blade. Loki for some fucking reason. And Deadpool, which Deadpool, obviously, I thought that was a big pick, but like, it's a whack-ass team. But then he has moves from other fighting games. Like, for God's sakes, he has Dr. Doom's foot die from Marvel. Marvel 3, Marvel 2. And then he has Vegeta's Key Blast bullshit. He has the Johnny Cage Nut Punch. And it's just, it feels just like a giant labor of love that was crafted both to Arc System Works' like expertise from Marvel's history in games and just a fighting game. It feels like a history, like a love letter to so many of these things, and it's such a beautiful thing. And I'm so happy that now that I'm in FGC, because I never got to really be in FGC with fighters until I had something happen where I'm like, okay, I gotta fix my life together. Because I started going to FGC stuff, I'd say in like late 2023. Yeah, it was late 2023 I started going to FGC stuff. And I'm so happy that finally, because I've played Strive, I've played Street Fighter, I haven't really had a game. And now I finally feel like I have a game, because tag fighters are my favorite types of games because of Dragon Ball FighterZ. And I am just so happy that it's a Marvel game made by Arc System Works. And yeah, it's Sony exclusive, but it's also on PC. I can buy this game on PC, man. Especially because of the bullshit, which, if y'all didn't see, Sony announced they're stopping physical discs. I hope they get massive pushback on that. If they go forward with that, I will never buy a third-party game on my PlayStation ever again. I will only buy Sony exclusives on my PlayStations going forward. That's if they ever fucking come out with games. But anyway, that's my Pichuy Talk. If you want to see more, you know, like, comment, subscribe. I do stream 2 to 3 days a week at twitch.tv/Pichuy1. But if you want to see that, you know, check me out. And I will see y'all later once I do my motherfucking Unibeam!